day in the life. I'm a franchisee. What can I expect?
There are no early starts. All the baking gets done by our team. My brother heads up the manufacturing part and the baking part of the business. So depending on where you are, if you're in a strip location and you've got lots of foot traffic heading on the way to the train station, you might be in store at 6:30, but you've got some shopping centres that really don't come to life until 9 a.m. But they might trade later. So that you've got that classic setup. It varies a bit. We like to tell our franchisees, and I think most retail is a stage. It's a performance. When it's done well, it's set up as a performance. So I think setting the stage, getting it ready, getting all your products lined up, your team focused. Our best franchisees will start the week with a focus for the team. And there's nothing better. It's not just another day at Ferguson Plarre, but David is focusing on suggestive selling our latest new raspberry eclair this week. In terms of rostering, yes, I think right at the start, you want to be across rostering and predictive rostering. I mean, our business is very, very reliable, week in, week out. We know, and statistically, we've validated this again and again, and we're very temperature dependent.
Yeah.
And it makes ordering very predictable for our stores. And I'll say, if tomorrow is going to be 25 degrees and the same day last year was 20 degrees, we'll be 5% down. 1 degree is 1% for food.
Yeah, wow.
I think it's helpful for me to say that because we've got a really good hold on what drives turnover. Likewise, if there's going to be some cold chili blast tomorrow, the pies and the sausage rolls are going to go through the roof. And if it's going to be 10% cooler, it'll be 10% busier. And so knowing what your turnover is going to be and time of day purchase doesn't change very much. The capacity to predictively roster and then really optimize to make sure that you don't have too many staff or too few staff is really, really good. And look, the latest digital tools that we have around time and attendance and those kind of things make that a lot easier than it was, 5 or 10 years ago, where it was a whole lot more gut feel.
Yeah.
You've definitely got rostering, food safety, obviously really vital in a business like ours. They're not manufacturing on site, but they've clearly got ingredients and temperatures and those kind of things that can be at risk. And then I mentioned, some stores, they've been in 6-12 months. They're loving it. They're loving the leadership. And they're like, I want a second site. We will then take them through a multi-site test and training program, because then you really do need to be managing and working on the business more than in the business. You've got to be able to recruit great staff, recognize those character traits where you can build trust and have someone who can do that for you. We've got some franchisees with 3 stores. At the height of multi-siting, we had someone with 8 stores, which have got to say for our model,